104.5, the team, your home for New York sports and UAlbany athletics. And now our buddy, he is the coach of the UAlbany lacrosse team. They're taking on Syracuse on Saturday. Coach Scott Marr with us. So, Coach, before we get into this weekend's matchup, let's talk about your overall team. How's preseason been, and what can we expect from the Great Danes?
First of all, hello, guys. Good to see you again, or talk with you.
I know. We gotta get out and hit some golf balls as soon as it gets nice, I think.
I'll tell you, as soon as the snow clears, Mohawk up in Clifton Park is open.
Let's
all
go.
Year round.
Let's go.
All year round. We're doing great. We've had a great preseason. I'm very excited to get going tomorrow up at Syracuse. But, our first couple of scrimmages went real well. Just a really good, solid team. I think we're very unselfish. Got a bunch of guys that are really, just playing hard and fighting for each other. But, again, just a good, solid squad. I thought against Colgate 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we played well. We were averaging, I think, right now in the two scrimmages somewhere around 15, 16 goals a game. So, if we can keep that kind of production up, we're going to be in good shape tomorrow.
How about the big guy in between the pipes, Blaze Reardon? He's off your team now. How do you plan on replacing him?
Well, JD's a senior. He's been behind Blaze for 3 years. We redshirted him last year, and he played fantastic last week against Princeton. We were up 14-5 at the end of three quarters against them, 10-1 at halftime. We only gave it one goal in the first half. So, we feel really solid about JD. He's been waiting his turn patiently, but now he's got an opportunity to play, and the kids really like playing in front of him. He's very vocal. He's a little bit more like Brett Queener in a sense that he's a little bit more active out of the goal. I know Blaze gets all the credit for that run he made against Cornell a couple years ago with that goal, but that was pretty rare for Blaze to come out of the goal that much, whereas JD comes out a little bit more like Brett and gets involved in our clearance stuff. But he's a great communicator. He's got quick hands. He's not quite as big as Blaze, but I think he might be even a little bit quicker. So, like I said, everybody really, really feels good about JD, and he's ready to go. Like I said, he's been waiting for 3 years to play, so he's chomping at the bit.
UAlbany lacrosse coach Scott Marr with us. So you're taking on Cuse. You're taking on the Orange this weekend. Now we just talked to Coach Levack from the Saints. They took on Cuse already. It's a scary matchup this early in the season, Coach.
Yeah, I mean it's a good test. It certainly lets you know right away. I think where you stand and what you have to work on and where how moving forward where you're going to be. But we ended our season there last year, so that's still fresh in our minds in a sense of playing there. And we return a lot of guys who played in that game last year. So again, for us, we go there every year. It's not a new thing for only the freshmen. It's new to go in the Dome and play. And for our older guys, they've been there. Our seniors have been there 3 times already or 4 times now. So it's nothing new for us. And again, they're certainly a good quality club, and again, it'll give us an understanding of where we are and what we need to do moving forward. And again, it's the first game of the year. We certainly we're going to put everything into it, and but it's just one game in a 14-game schedule. But a good opportunity for us to beat a top 10 team.
Is that your intentions to get a really tough opponent early on in the schedule and hope playing against good competition makes you better throughout the season?
Yeah, I mean, I've always tried to schedule make our schedule that way, where we're playing really good non-conference games against quality teams. And if you look at our schedule, I mean, we jump right into it. We go Syracuse, then Drexel in the CAA, UMass, Cornell, and then Maryland comes here. So we have, we certainly put a test, to these guys early in the season, and it just makes you stronger for your conference play. And then hopefully when you get into the NCAA tournament. Again, you've played teams at that level throughout the course of the year, and it's nothing new for you.
Is the UAlbany program at that point where Cuse looks at you guys and goes, "Oh, great, we got these guys this early in the year"?
I would hope so. I mean, I think we've proven ourselves to be a pretty formidable opponent. We're going on 4 years in a row being in the tournament. We've beaten just about every team that we've played on our schedule before. At some point. So I think they feel that we're not a pushover, we're not an easy out, and they certainly they know that we have the ability to beat them.
Have you been? We got head coach of the UAlbany Great Dane lacrosse team right now, Scott Marr, with us. You've been keeping up with the Thompson guys? How are they doing?
Oh yeah, they're doing great. They play tonight actually. They're playing Toronto Rock. I think they're playing in Toronto. At 7:30 tonight. I text with them quite a bit, just chit-chatting with them and stuff like that. Wish them luck before games and whatnot. And but but they're doing great. I mean, they're having a super season right now. I think they're 5-1 with their Georgia team, much improved from last year's team. So, and they're both contributing quite a bit. So, yeah, they're enjoying it. We got a bunch of guys out there. Joe Restater's playing for Rochester. Blaze playing for Buffalo. Corey Smalls out in Vancouver. Dave Brock's playing, I think, for Buffalo as well. So we have 5 or 6 guys in the league right now. So that's really, for us, it's a good source of pride for us, knowing that we put guys into the next level of lacrosse in this pro league. So we're really excited for all of those guys this year playing.
I was going to say, Coach, you sound like a proud dad.
Definitely, and it's a great feeling, knowing that you have that kind of quality coming through your program, and that lends to getting more kids to come, to be a part of our program, to want to be part of our program, and I think the success we've had with those guys in the past now, it breeds more top players that want to get here, and play for us. So it's definitely a good selling point for us when we are recruiting.
Coach Scott Marr with us right now on 104.5 The Team. So, Coach, I'm rooting for you. Go crush Cuse. I know it's going to make Goz cry, but he'll live with it. And then if it's cool, we'll catch up next week and see what you learned about the team when you face Cuse.
You got it. I really appreciate it, guys. Have a great day.